Hi guys, FrostFangs here, welcome back once again, of course, to another Paladins video. Only playing some Khan today with his buffed ultimate. They did also nerf it a little bit, they made the range match his weapon, which I think is a good thing, but the cone on it to actually get the grab is significantly easier to hit. I'm sure you remember how it was before, you had to be pretty damn accurate with it. There was a little bit of leeway because of just server stuff, but overall it was definitely on the jankier side, whereas now you can actually aim kind of off target and you'll still get the grab, which is a really big buff to it. Like I said, you should now be able to do it pretty reliably, because if you're off, even by like quite a bit, you'll still get it, to the point where maybe it's too good. But jumping to game one, build-wise, it is going to be the same. There's nothing for me to really go through here. It's the same as the last video. We've got the stun setup, the Q sort of damage setup, and the shield one. Alright, so for game one, Siege Timber Mill, Omen, Maeve, Io, and Vora versus Grover, Ram, Mokoa, Dian, and Koga. For the talent, Storm Bullets definitely is the play here, given the team we're up against on the map, and then the Q damage setup. I don't think the stun would really work out that well, and then we'll go double nimble just to start, because I feel like on this map with Khan, it's going to work, but we'll see. Ghost, Buzzing, Catbug, the Relentless, Umbral, Pluck, Precision, Enforcer, Rampant, and Dragon Fangs. I'm a little bit worried about the Koga and the Lian. Do want to try and play the front, but it's going to be kind of tough versus the double tank. I guess we just fire into the Ram here kind of early and get the ult gen going. I could have gone for morale boost, but yeah, I don't really know how we should try and play this. This is a Q heal for me and the Omen. It's also my first game of the day, which I thought I would do on purpose just so that I can test, you know, with my janky usual Khan ults, we can get them off with the buff to it. And I did. Team on their side so far has definitely been causing a bit of a mess. There's an F which we got grabbed on the Khan. There's a Q that wasn't even a proper sentence. Shots here on him. There's a Q somehow. I'm still not out. There's a dash. Am I not gone? Are we fine? Do I ult the Khan? I don't know how it's taken them this long to clear me. There's a Q. I guess the setup is kind of worked. Io there with the heal. There's the shield. Okay, he's ulting. We'll dash away from that. This is such a weird start to a video and a match, but there goes the Khan. Ram. I'm playing Khan. Grover's on the side. They're playing so aggressively and not really being punished for it. Grover got grabbed by the Omen. We grabbed him as well. It sometimes works out, but yeah, very weird. There's a grab. The Khan should be gone. I don't know why I'm calling everybody Khan. That's the Mokoa. There's a Q heal for the Vora, but I don't really know what we should try and do here, to be honest. I think we just have to try and retreat. There's a Q. Mistimed a hook from the Mokoa. I'm gone. I think there's an F. Shield to try and buy some time. I have the ult ready. I don't know who I should try and get. I guess we go for the Koga. Kind of surprised I didn't count because I thought I was actually on target there, but shots on him. Shield again. Don't know what else I could do here on Khan other than output damage, soak stuff up, and try and make an impact. There's a grab just to, again, be kind of annoying. I'm trying to focus the squishies and not just fire into the tanks the entire time, but this is a really tough one. Io's healing me a ton. I got to give her props. Firing into the ROM a little bit too much. There's a shield. I'm still dead. Grover ulted again. That's going to be the 0-2. I don't know if I could really blame anybody here on our side. I think they're just playing really quite well together as a team, and we're not dealing with it at all. As a Q, they're all on the left side here. He's going kind of in. That's a Koa ult. And we just dash away, right? He's not got his F up, I don't think. Grover's out. Yeah, okay. Do have a bit of extra healing when we've got the shield up, which does help. There's a Q. That's a hook. That's kind of fine. Blocked the damage from the Dian, but I'm just getting shredded from pretty much everybody. Dian ultimate. I do feel like the team is trying, but we're going to run in here and go for like an ult. I guess we'll go for the Koga. I feel like I should have missed that, to be honest. I think he's just lagging. Grab for the Khan. He got back on because I tried to throw him off. No one was here paying any attention, but what I was trying to say is that before I think I like hooked him a little bit after his dash, or before, but the server stuff made it kind of jank. And that time I was a little bit ahead of him and it still worked. There's a grab. Obviously I can't really play too much like a tank here. There goes the Dian just because of the comp and stuff. But I think I'm doing my job on like damage with like absorption. Definitely think I'm doing the best I could. That was a ton of damage on the Mokoa. We absolutely shredded through him there. Push in here on the Ram, who's kind of low, but I don't know if it's just the Koga going through the squishies. That's what I was trying to say, because I think that's probably the issue. I'm going to go for the ult. That should have landed, I feel like. Maybe I'm just a little bit lousy with it. I'm less accurate than I need to be. There's a Q. Got rid of the Grover, but yeah, I feel like maybe I was just used to the target practice, and actually in a game it does feel a little bit worse. Of course, there's more shielding. Io here with the heals. I do have to give her big props. I think I'm playing the timer on the shield kind of well. Grover is lagging. This game is just a little bit laggy, I think, in general. There we go. That's going to be the 0-4. I do really have to give props to the Io shield for a time. I think I played quite well there as well. We'll see with the stats. It's probably going to be a pretty quick game. It's 8 minutes, and after I cut it down, it's going to be like 3 or something. And there you go. There is the defeat and the stats for you. I think we played quite well there. 60k. We'll quickly jump into a game 2, of course. I think I did all right, but for Maeve also did fine. Omen definitely was the weakest thing there on our side. The Io did a great job though on their side. The end was shredding. Alright, so for game 2 we've got a Siege Dawn Forge, which is a bit of an awkward map for me, I think, on Khan, but we've got BK, Drogos, Furia, and Vatu versus Fernando, Genos, Mokoa, double tank again, then Lian, and Seven. I don't know who was in the last game that's also in this one. I don't remember the names, but I think I'm going to go for Vortex Grip here. I think Stormblitz would also work really well because of the double tank. In the last game, I think that's why we had so much damage, because this talent does actually work out quite well, but Vortex Grip could also really help. So maybe we go for this and try the stun setup. Just to mix it up for the video, why not? Chronos and Nimble to start, but we've got Royal Subjects, Combustible, Enveloping, and Exterminate. Fury here with the Exterminate could work really well, or like completely fail, we'll see. Tribunal, Illuminate, Bomb King, Spam, Pluck, Aegis, and Precision. The Precision in the end again is kind of scaring me. Hello, Fernando. We'll just grab him out of that shield and I get some shots on him. He's going to redeploy it. That's a Koa hook. That's kind of fine though. We'll Q. We mitigated a ton there. I'm kind of in their back line. I did sort of guess that this game would either be a stomp or we get stomped. That the end is solo. I tried to get a little cheeky shot in. There's a shield shot. Fear for the heal. I'm a little bit scared here. I'm just going to slowly wiggle away. Maybe we can get like a grab on the Makoa and like hook him off. Or is he going to try and get me? Did that work? Did we kill the Makoa with that? We did. I can't believe that worked. I thought I was going to get hooked off. He seems to be aware that that was what I was trying to do, and we still got him anyway. But anyway, running into the 0-2. General's ulting, I think, quite a bit off target there, or at least from where we were running in. I think that would have hit if we went on the right door. I'm going to push in here with the Makoa. Is he going to go for the hook? We can block that. The Yarn's here. 3 of them. Like, this seems to happen a lot in this one, just like in the last game. I'm looking at a lot of the enemy team. Just the grab there. But, yeah, the plays just aren't really happening. She's gone. Okay, Koa's going for the ult. We're kind of behind here. He doesn't seem to have seen us. I went for the grab. He dashed at the exact time I went for it. He should still be dead though. I'm just being ignored. The entire team's gone. I guess it doesn't really matter. Guess we touched to try and buy some time. It is just the generals and the 2 tanks. There's a shield. Am I going to get dropped in time? Nope. Luckily somebody jumped on it there. That was the Vatu. Wiggle away. There's a shield Fury ult. This really does feel very similar to the first one, but we got rid of the Makoa at least. Vatu saying no healing. I don't think that's the problem. I think it's no healing and no damage. And maybe no tanking either, because again, I'm not doing a particularly great job here. I'm just doing what I'm meant to do on Khan. And you're very team dependent, like I've said in pretty much every tank video I think ever. Go in here for the grab, we hit the Lian, there's the Q. She's ulting, I guess that's fine. That's the general ult, will dip out of there. I've got my ult, but again, no real time for me to pop it. That feels appropriate. Just grab the Makoa who's running in. We're dead. Lian went massive here. At least it's over quickly. 0-4. Let's just pull the 7 into spawn. There we go. Way easier to hit the ultimate for sure. It's definitely still not like super free because of the way Paladins works, but it's way better than it was. I probably shouldn't have gone for the stun setup knowing that Furia won't for exterminate, by the way. I don't know if I pointed that out already, but yeah, they're going to grab resilience for the Furia. I probably should have gone for normal Khan. It wouldn't have mattered here for sure, but just want to at least mention that. Servers are definitely jank though, as you can see. Server symbols popping up all the time. But there we go. There is the 0-4. I'll cut that one up quite a bit, although I don't really need to because it was super fast anyway, just like the first game. And we'll do a game 3, which I don't usually need to do because we usually have better matches than the ones I've had Khan in today. Yeah, there was no real space for me to do anything there. There are the stats again. Riku, 3rd game. Shouts out there to their Makoa. Really good game for them, to be honest. I think they all played quite well on their side. Alright, so for game 3, this might just be one of those videos. We've got a Victor, Lex, Fernando, and Betty. No support. I'm not really too hopeful for this, but you never know. Games sometimes work anyway. They're up against Vivian, Lex, Azon, Sky, and Genos. Gonna go for like a full damage Khan with Life Rip and try and make this work. In we go, let's run it. That's an auto freaking dismount from the Vivian who set up 2 mines. The entire shield is cleared. We can heal up quite fast, I think, with a Life Rip if we're not getting hit, but it's not going to be easy to keep caught off us. There's a Q. Shots here on the Azan. There goes the Genos. Okay, shots here on the Azan. Life Rip early game is kind of crazy. There's a Q. We've successfully sort of holding them off. We've already got 40%, which is pretty good. Again, the starting area for this one can be kind of rough. There's a shield just by the time. And the Q, I don't know why I got poisoned to pop up there. There's a grab. I'm dead. I think my Azurian was just shredding into me there. The team went kind of round and got rid of the Sky and Jones. This is kind of working better than the other 2. Somehow. Go for the grab on the Vivian. There we go. That one was actually kind of pinpoint. Gonna hold it here. Lex. Anybody. Just literally anybody shoot it. There we go. Khan was just watching me. Not Khan. Azan. Kind of similar. There's a Q. Heal him up a little bit. We'll go for the grab. It's completely mistimed it. It seems like my grabs today are just completely out of sync. Shred through the, Sky. I feel like a Life Rip damage Khan here with this team. Even though we don't have a healer, is working. Play here with the Fernando. Get rid of Sky. And nice Vivian at the back. It's kind of annoying. I'm going to ignore the Azan. Try and just get some damage on it. There's a Q. He ulted. I don't know if that timed correctly or if I just dodged it. Azan is still here. There's a grab. It's not doing anything. I was trying to get shots on him. That was not the same person. That was a General Assault. I thought he already used it. I didn't even react to that fast enough because I assumed it was down. That's my excuse. I'm going to use it at least. We got the round 2. 100% in a reasonable amount of time. That kind of worked. Gonna go for Life Rip again. This is somehow the best game we've had today. I really don't know what to tell you, but yeah, the Lex with Life Rip I think would be a little bit better here. The Fernando going for Guardian is kind of sensible. The Betty with reload, like speed, is also kind of a thing to go for. Didn't even read over the task. I also just kind of assumed this would be a stomp game, but yeah, we'll see. If we can hold this, I'd be really surprised. I do feel like pushing it is significantly easier when you don't have a healer than trying to defend it. Betty already got shredded. There's a Q heal for him. Shots here on the Sky. We can shred through the squishies. It's just the Azan in this one, when we don't have a support, can last in these fights way longer than we can. We are actually kind of holding this. I'm going to just push the Sky, try and get rid of her. There's a grab for the Azan. Sure, Victor kind of melting. I think our Victor's on controller, but maybe not. I know that Vivian is just because of the way she moves, but just giving it not necessarily that big of a buff. I just noticed I get kind of a little bit more accurately tracked than normal. We're going to go for the ult on the Genos, which missed, I think just because I actually timed it wrong. There's a Q heal from grab as well. That Vivian is just melting me. This video is going to be cut up like an absolute mess. I definitely should have gone for Kronos though, by the way. We're somehow kind of making this work. We've got 40 seconds left. They've got to get the last 20%. The Fernando with the shield has actually kind of been a strat because he's been buying a lot of time. I don't know if I should even be bothering to fire into the Azan other than just to be kind of annoying to him, because we can't clear him with the support that they've got compared to us. Again, his dueling time, they can be up and actually like outputting, is way better than ours. That's a Skyhook. Can I get behind the cover? No, I think I got stuck on an actual little light post thing, a torch on the wall. It's 2 damages versus the Azan. They've got it. We've actually won this game with no support. I'm astonished, to be honest. I really didn't think we'd be able to get it. The fact that this is the best game we've had today says quite a lot. But there we go. There's the victory. It's not that crazy to win a game with no support. It just feels like it after the freaking hour I've been here today. Props to the Lex and the Victor. They did work there. Their Azan was actually the best on their side and the Genos, but he was actually getting cleared quite a bit. Shouts out there to, that is, their Azan, and also possibly the Vivian. Shouts to anybody just in case. And nothing I can really add here at the end. The Carnal does feel a lot better. Ended up not being as much of a focus of the videos as I was hoping it would be, so I didn't really play particularly well with it. Definitely said it before, but I'll say it again. Carnal Ultimate is my least favorite part of his kit. I way prefer the rest, and I feel like the Ultimate, even though it's cool and I see why people like it, it's just not a thing that works for me. It is way easier to hit and feels way less punishing, but it's still the same sort of ability. But yeah, that is where I'm going to leave it. A bit of a scuffed video, but I'm fine with it. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Of course, let me know what you want to see with next, your thoughts on Khan. I'll see you guys all very, very soon. And as always, stay frosty.